Gaffer, a hugely important win and deserved it as well.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought if Shrewsbury had kept 11 men on the pitch, I think we'd have still won the game. I think how positive we were at half time in terms of the way we approached it, spoke to the players in a positive way, and because I felt as if for the first 20-30 minutes we were good. We were creating chances. We weren't as clinical as I'd like, but they scored. We set back a little bit. We got a little bit safe, but I had a good chat with the boys at half time. I said, listen, you don't realise how important this game is. This could change your season for you, and they took it. The boys get sent off, but regardless of whether he would have not, I think we'd have won the game. I thought second half we were outstanding. Yeah,
and in Camden the half as well, it's almost like London Road of old in terms of you knew that the goals were going to come.
Yeah, it's difficult playing against 10 men. It's actually more, it's harder because they sit in, 2 banks of 4 sit in against you, and usually when you're playing against them it is a set play, gets you a goal. And I was pleased for Taff because he's got on the end of a few balls this year, and keepers made good saves from him and he's missed them. But pleased for him and pleased for Bally to score as well. So all in all, tremendous character from the boys second half to come from 1 goal down, because we've had a bit of a tricky time at home recently, and I thought they showed that second half.
Yeah, and note for Paul Taylor as well, came off the bench at half time, obviously created both goals with his delivery and caused them no end of problems.
He was outstanding. He's so positive. He runs at people, he drives at people, he gets his shots off, and he's come on. He's set 2 goals up. You can't ask anything more than that. I thought he was the formation that we went to suited him, because we had him wide left just to get the ball and run at people, and he done that. Him and Guillon stretched them, both of them, wide left and wide right, just got at them. And give us the positive intent that we need definitely for the rest of the season.
And as a manager, you take some credit as well, because obviously you put an attacking substitution on, took Bill and Williams off. There's still 30 minutes to play. You're obviously very confident that the goals were going to come.
No, I wanted to win the game. There was no waiting about it. We changed the diamond at half time. It helped us. We got Tails on, put him in the 10. But once the sending off, I thought I felt as if we needed width. Tails give us that. Guillon give us that. And McCann Smith and Junior worked so hard along the lead, and I felt that we'd score, but like I say, usually when you're a team's down to 10 men, it's always a set play that gets you the goal, and that was the case today.
Yeah, you said on Saturday it's difficult picking an 18 at this moment in time, and no more so for Brad Inman, of course, because he started on Saturday, not in the 18 tonight, just truly tactical.
No, Craig and Brad have played 1 game. 190 minutes. Well, Brad played 85, 86 on Saturday, but they've played that length of time in a year, the both of them. So I felt as if freshening it up tonight with bringing in the 2 strikers, Tom's dropped Tom out as well, and bringing the skipper back would give us a bit more energy, legs. I felt it did that, and Brad Inman, it was a case of just giving Brad a rest really, in terms of he was one of my first signings. He's a big player for us. He's had a tough time of it, and I've challenged him now to force his way back into the reckoning, which I'm sure he will.
Yeah, the strikers didn't score, but they seem to have a decent understanding, them two, Maurice and Angol.
Well, they know each other. They got 45 goals between them at Boreham Wood. I think playing Junior today give Lee a little boost as well, but. Listen, them two know they need to be on their game every week. They've got Craig, they've got Tom Nichols, breathing down their neck. Craig was the same. I think it was perfect for him to give him it was last Tuesday. I'll be honest, it was last Tuesday when I seen him in the training ground, and I was looking at him out the window, and he was walking a bit stiff. And I remember saying to me, "You sore?" He went, "Yeah." So I had that in the back of my mind getting into this week, and even though Craig said he felt fine, we all did it as a player, but he came on and needed to be fair to him for 20 or 30 minutes. He ran his socks off the game, which he always does.
And the key now, of course, is to tackle into Walsall on Saturday.
Yeah, 100%. I just said to the boys there, I said it's a good win. I feel as if it'll give you a little boost now for the rest of the season, but it's important now we take that to Saturday, because it's another massive game.